Picture this. I'm sitting at dinner, twirling ramen around my chopsticks when my dad drops a bomb like it's just Tuesday gossip. "They're taking your corner," he says, slurping his soup. My corner. The cramped nook in the basement, where I've been hustling as a freelance video editor for 3 years, ever since I graduated. That wobbly IKEA table, littered with energy drink cans and my trusty monitor. It's my lifeline. My stomach twists, but I choke out a weak, "All right, I'll clear it tomorrow." I force a grin, the kind that stings, while my mom nods like, "It's nothing," and my little sister Mia, 16 and glued to her phone, smirks like she's in on some joke. They're giving my space to her for her vlogging studio. A neon-lit shrine for her makeup tutorials and TikTok dances. Nobody asks me, "No, hey Ethan, you cool with this?" Just done, like I'm invisible. I'm 25, still crashing at my parents' place in this sleepy Denver suburb. Not because I'm slacking. Every cent I make goes somewhere. Rent's a dream I can't afford yet, so I chip in here. Last summer, I dropped $500 to fix the AC when it croaked during a heat wave. No one blinked when I Venmo'd the repair guy. Groceries? I'm hauling them in weekly, while Mia's filming GRWM videos and Mom's binging true crime. Dad's always between gigs, tinkering with his woodworking hobby that never sells. That corner, though? It's where I built my career, where I landed my first big client, a local brewery needing slick promo vids. It's not just a table. It's proof I'm more than their errand boy. But Dad's already rambling about Mia's setup, how it'll keep her out of the living room. Mom's chiming in about fairy lights for the vibe. Mia's grin is all teeth, like she's won a prize I didn't know was up for grabs. I stab my ramen, the broth splashing, and feel it sink in. I've been pouring my soul into this family, and they don't see me. That corner was my anchor, but I'm adrift now. After dinner, I drag myself downstairs. The basement's damp, smells like old laundry, but that corner's mine. My table's a mess. Storyboards, a chipped mug, my laptop still open from tweaking. A client's ad. I slump into my chair, the creak loud in the quiet. My head's spinning. It's not just the corner, it's everything I've let them take. 3 years back, I moved home to save up, turn my side hustle into something real. But I've been more than a roommate. I'm their fix-it guy, their bank. Last month, I spent hours untangling Mia's ring lights when she shorted the breaker. Filming a transition reel. No thanks, just her whining I took too long. Before that, I drove her to dance practice every weekend. Burning gas I couldn't spare while she scrolled Instagram shotgun. Dad's car insurance? I've covered it twice this year, dipping into my savings when he forgot to pay. I trace the table's dents with my finger. This is where I edited my first viral video, a drone reel for a hiking brand that paid my bills for months. Losing it feels like they're ripping out my roots. I'm done. The thought hits like a power surge. I grab my phone, open a budgeting app, and crunch the numbers. I've got $2,000 saved, enough for a deposit and a few months if I'm lean. No more waiting for someday. It's now. Next morning, I skip breakfast. The kitchen's a circus. Mia's yapping about her new backdrop. Mom's clanging pans. I'm in my car instead, scrolling rental listings. There's a tiny loft downtown, 300 square feet, but it's got a skylight and space for my table. $900 a month, utilities extra. My pulse races as I email the landlord, attach my portfolio, and hit send. By noon, he replies, "Looks solid. $2,500 deposit locks it." I transfer the cash right there, parked outside a diner, nursing a $4 coffee I shouldn't have bought. It's wild, reckless, but it feels like breathing for the first time in years. I don't tell them. Not yet. I drive home, the secret buzzing like static. Mom's on the couch, scrolling Pinterest, and glances up. "Can you grab eggs later? We're out." I nod, same fake smile, but my mind's already painting my loft's walls. Mia's upstairs, probably measuring my corner for her ring lights. Dad's in the garage, sanding something he'll never finish. They don't notice. I'm quieter, that I pause by the basement stairs, staring at my nook like it's a memory I'm already leaving. I head down, sit at my table one last time, and sort files. Client projects in one folder, personal edits in another. It's not goodbye yet, but it's close. I've been carrying them. Groceries, bills, Mia's diva demands, while they've leaned harder, never looking up. That $500 AC fix, I sweated through July so they wouldn't. No one's paid me back, not in dollars or words. This table's my proof I'm building something. They see it as Mia's stage. I close my laptop, the screen's glow fading, and feel a spark. Not just anger, something sharper, hunger. I'm not losing a corner, I'm claiming a life. Tomorrow, I'll start dismantling this basement shrine, but tonight I plan. Eggs can wait. They'll figure it out, or they won't. Either way, I'm done being their backup generator. But here's where it gets wild. That night, I'm sketching thumbnails for a client when my phone pings. It's an email from a lawyer I've never heard of. Subject line: regarding your Uncle Leo's estate. Uncle Leo, Dad's estranged. Brother died last month. We weren't close. He was a recluse, lived out in Montana. Sent me a $20 bill every birthday till I was 18. I open it expecting nothing. My jaw drops. Leo left me something. Not just anything, $50,000 tied up in a trust, plus a beat-up cabin nobody knew he owned. There's a catch, though. I have to claim it in person, and Dad's not mentioned anywhere in the will. My hands shake. This changes everything, or does it? I glance at my table at the corner they're stealing and feel a plan forming. Not just moving out, but something bigger. Something they'll never see coming. So I'm sitting in my basement corner. The email from Uncle Leo's lawyer burning a hole in my phone. 50 grand and a cabin in Montana. Mine if I claim it in person. My head's spinning. That's not just rent money, it's freedom, a reset button. But Dad's cut out of the will and that stings in a way I can't explain. He never talked about Leo. Just vague grumbles about family nonsense. Now I'm wondering what went down between them. Shove my phone in my pocket and stare at my wobbly IKEA table, still cluttered with storyboards and a half-dead energy drink. My corner. The one they're handing to Mia like it's spare change. I could tell them about the inheritance, play, nice, share the news. But why? They didn't ask about my corner, they don't ask about me. I'm Ethan, 25, stuck in this Denver suburb, editing promo vids to keep the lights on, mine and theirs. Last night, I signed a lease for a downtown loft, $900 a month, draining half my savings. Reckless? Sure. But it felt like clawing my life back. Now this, Leo's bombshell. I'm not just moving out, I'm rewriting the game. I don't breathe a word. Not to Mom, scrolling Pinterest upstairs, or Mia, probably picking ring light filters. Dad's in the garage, sanding another doomed shelf. They're oblivious, and I'm done spoon-feeding them my wins. Morning hits, and I'm sipping black coffee. No eggs since I forgot the store. The kitchen's chaos, Mia's whining about Wi-Fi lag for her live stream. Mom's juggling dishes. I let it slide, same fake smile. But I'm different today. Lighter, like I've shed a skin. I head to my car, scroll my phone, and call the lawyer. His name's Greg, voice like gravel. You Ethan Parker? He grunts. I confirm, and he lays it out. Leo left the cash and cabin to me, no strings but one. I gotta drive to Bozeman, sign papers in person. Dad gets nothing. Family dispute, Greg says, vague. Leo was clear. I ask why me. He pauses. Said you reminded him of himself, hustler, quiet grit. My throat tightens. Leo barely knew me, or did he? I hang up, heart thumping. Bozeman's a 12-hour drive. I could go this weekend, be back before anyone notices. But the house is fraying without me already. Yesterday I didn't fix the Wi-Fi. Mia's stream crashed and she sulked all night. Dad tried printing his woodworking invoices. The machine jammed and he cursed for an hour. I'd usually swoop in, screwdriver in hand. Not today. I sip my coffee, let them flail. It's petty, but it's power. For 3 years I've been their glue. $500 for the AC, gas for Mia's dance runs, Dad's insurance when he forgot. I've bled for them and they're selling my corner for Mia's ego. I drive to a cafe, set up my laptop and tweak a brewery ad. My phone buzzes. Mom. Wi-Fi's still out. You got a sec? I text back. Google it. She doesn't reply. I grin, picturing her fumbling with the router. Back home I dodge the chaos. Mia's by the door. Dance bag slung over her shoulder. You're driving me, right? I'm late. I lean against the counter, casual. Bus leaves in 10. Better hustle. Her eyes bug out. For real, it's like 2 miles. I shrug. Work's calling. She stomps off, muttering. I feel a spark, not guilt, but something alive, like I'm waking up. By afternoon, the yard's a mess, weeds choking the grass. I've mowed it every Saturday since I was 19, even rebuilt the mower when it died last spring. Dad's out there now, yanking the cord like it's personal. He spots me on the porch, sketchpad in hand. No gas in this thing, he grumbles. You didn't fill it? I glance up, voice flat. Nope, been busy. His jaw tightens, but he doesn't push. I sketch a mountain, Montana maybe, and let him wrestle the machine. It stays silent. That night, Mom corners me in the hall. Voice soft but sharp. We're a team, Ethan. Things are slipping. Mia's late, Dad's stressed. You've always helped. She's clutching her phone, probably late for a work call. I've reset that router 100 times, memorized the text script. I nod. Fake smile locked in. Yeah, I hear you. But I don't move. She hesitates, then backs off. I head downstairs, past my corner, and lock my bedroom door. The quiet hums with something new. Not anger. Resolve. They're noticing the cracks, but they don't get it. I'm not their handyman anymore. Then it escalates. I'm sorting client files when Dad strolls in, jingling his keys. "Sold your skateboard this morning," he says, casual as hell. "Got $200 for Mia's new camera." My skateboard, the one I rebuilt last summer, new wheels, my escape between deadlines. I'd ride it to clear my head, wind cutting through the noise. He didn't ask, just saw it in the garage and cashed it out. My blood boils, but I keep it cool. "Nice," I say, voice like ice. He doesn't catch the edge, just nods and leaves. That's not just a board. It's another piece of me they've pawned. I start packing. Quiet, deliberate. Cables my monitor wrapped in a towel. Mia's upstairs blasting music. Mom peeks in, sees the pile. "Organizing?" she asks, nervous. I nod. "Something like that." She lingers, then bolts. Dad's outside, cursing the mower. I don't help. Each box is a step closer to that loft. And maybe Bozeman. The lawyer's words echo. Quiet grit. Leo saw something in me. Now I'm seeing it too. But here's the kicker. I find a photo in my desk drawer. Me and Leo, years back, fishing at some lake. On the back, in his scrawl, "Don't let him dim you, kid." My chest aches. Did he know what I was carrying? I tuck it in my pocket next to the loft keys and feel the plan shift. This isn't just escape. It's a reckoning. I tape up a box, storyboards, a cracked mug, and feel the spark flare hotter. Not just anger, revenge, maybe. But something's brewing, and it's got Uncle Leo's name on it. His email's still open on my phone. $50,000 in a Montana cabin. Mine if I drive to Bozeman and sign. Dad's out of the will, and that mystery gnaws at me. Leo's photo, us fishing, his scrawl on the back, sits heavy in my pocket, next to my loft keys. "Don't let him dim you, kid." Did he see this coming? I've been their ATM for years, $500 for the AC, gas for Mia's dance runs, Dad's insurance when he forgot. I've carried this house while they've leaned harder, blind, to it. Now I'm done. I signed a $900 a month lease downtown, blew half my savings, and I'm not telling them. Not yet. Morning's chaos. Mia's yelling about Wi-Fi again, Mom's slamming cabinets. I sip tea, let it roll off. I'm not fixing anything today. Yesterday, I dodged Mia's dance ride. She took the bus, came home sulky. Dad's still fighting the printer, invoices piling up. I'd usually play hero. Instead, I'm packing. The lawn's a jungle. My Saturday ritual, skipped. Dad tried. The mower gave up when it sputtered. He glared at me on the porch, sketchpad open. "You didn't oil this thing," he snapped. I shrugged. Had other plans. His scowl lingered, but I sketched a skyline. My loft's view, maybe, and let him stew. Now I'm sorting cables when Mia bangs on the basement door. "Your corner's too small for my setup," she whines. "The table's all scuffed and the outlet's fried." I almost laugh. My table, scarred from my grind, now her problem. "Tough break," I call back, taping another box. She storms off, probably to Mom. I don't care. The house is unraveling. No Wi-Fi, no rides, no mowed grass. They're tripping. Over holes I used to patch, and I'm just watching. It's cold, sure, but it feels like justice. Then Mom steps in, tentative, as I stack books. "Ethan, what's with the boxes?" Her voice wavers like she senses the shift. "Moving stuff around," I say, not looking up. She hesitates, eyes on my packed monitor. "You'd tell us if something's wrong, right?" I nod, fake smile. Tight. "Sure." She retreats and I exhale. They're close to noticing, but I'm not spilling, not about the loft. Not about Leo. That $50,000 could change everything. Gear, a real studio, or just breathing room. But the cabin? That's wilder. A hideout? A hustle hub? I don't know yet, but it's mine. Afternoon hits and I'm in my car, Googling Bozeman. 12 hours, straight shot. I could leave tomorrow, be back by Monday, nobody'd know. But then Dad twists the knife deeper. He's in the kitchen, tossing out stale bread. When he says, "Oh, sold your old drone too. Got $300 for Mia's new mic." My drone, the one I used for my first viral reel. Hours tweaking footage to pay our bills. My grip tightens on my mug. "You didn't ask," I say, low. He shrugs. "Figured you were done with it." My blood's pounding, but I choke it down. "Right." He walks out, clueless. That's 3 strikes, corner, board, drone. I'm not their son. I'm their yard sale. I'm done playing ghost. Upstairs, I grab a marker, a napkin, and list it out. Wi-Fi. Fixes 20 times. Gas for Mia, $150. Drone gear mine sold. Bills I paid $2,000 this year. Lawn every Saturday. I tape it to the fridge, bold at the bottom. Figure it out. Mom sees it first, freezes mid-sip. Ethan, what's this? I lean against the counter, steady. What I've been doing, what stops now? Her eyes dart to the list, then me, like she's seeing a stranger. Dad walks in, glances at it and scoffs. Dramatic much? I don't flinch. Call it what you want. Mia's hovering, quiet for once. The air's thick, but I walk out, keys jangling. They're rattled. Good. That night I'm sketching. Montana mountains, maybe. When my phone buzzes. It's Greg, the lawyer. Found something else in Leo's files, he says. A letter for you. My pulse spikes. What's it say? He clears his throat. It's sealed, wants you to read it here with the signing. A letter from a guy I barely knew. My mind races. Leo, Dad, some old fight. Did he know I'd hit this breaking point? I tell Greg I'll drive up tomorrow. Good, he says. And Ethan, don't bring your dad. The call ends and I'm staring at my boxes, the napkin list echoing in my head. I'm not just leaving, I'm unearthing something. Secrets, maybe betrayal, that could blow this family apart or set me free. I'm up at dawn, the Denver sky bruising purple. My car's packed, boxes of sketchbooks, my monitor, a duffel of clothes. I hit the road, tires humming on I-25, Denver fading in the rear view. The house is fraying without me, no Wi-Fi, no rides, no mowed lawn. Mom begged me to fix the router yesterday. I told her to Google it. Mia missed dance again, cursing the bus. Dad's invoices are stacked, printer still jammed. I've been their crutch for years. $500 for the AC, Dad's insurance twice. Groceries while they binged Netflix. They leaned, I bled. Now I'm peeling away, and it's electric. Wyoming's a blur of planes and wind turbines. My phone's silent. No texts from Mom, no whining from Mia. Good. I crank a playlist, my old drone reels in my head. That $300 Dad got for it? Mia's mic won't replace the rush of my first viral video. I'm halfway to Montana when I pull over at a gas station, coffee bitter but warm. I check my email, Greg again. Bring ID, letters waiting. My gut twists. Leo barely knew me, yet he saw something. Quiet grit, Greg called it. I'm starting to feel it, sharp as the cold air outside. Back home, I bet they're stumbling. Yesterday, Mom's eyes lingered on my fridge list like she saw me for the first time. Dad scoffed, called it drama, but his jaw twitched. Mia just stared, chewing slower. I didn't fix the mower, didn't drive, didn't reset anything. They're learning what team means when I'm not carrying it. But Dad's latest move still stings. Selling my drone, no warning. It's not just stuff, it's my hustle. My proof I'm more than their errand boy. I grip the wheel. Montana's peaks creeping closer. Whatever Leo left, it's mine to build with. I hit Bozeman by dusk, a sleepy town glowing under snow-dusted mountains. Greg's office is a squat, brick building, his desk piled with files. He's gruff, handshake firm. You look like Leo, he says, squinting. My throat catches. I've got Dad's eyes, but maybe Leo's fire. He slides over papers for the trust. $50,000, clean, and a deed for a cabin outside town. Needs work, but solid. Then he hands me the letter, sealed, my name in Leo's shaky scrawl. Read it alone, Greg says. His rule. I nod, pocket it, and sign the forms. The weight's real now. Cash, land, a secret. Outside, I rip the envelope open. Heart. Pounding. Leo's words hit like a punch. Ethan, you're the only one who fights quiet. Your dad took everything, my trust, my share of the family land. Sold it for pennies. Left me broke. I built back, but he's poison. Don't let him. Near this, you're my do-over. The cabin's got more than walls. Check the floorboards. Live free. My hands shake. Dad betrayed Leo. Stole from him. The cabin's a clue, hiding something. I'm not just inheriting money, I'm picking up a vendetta. I crash at a motel, letter on the nightstand. Leo's warning loops. He's, poison. Dad's face flashes, his shrug when he sold my drone, his grunt when I listed my work. Did he dim Leo like he's dimming me? The cabin's an hour out and I'll check it tomorrow. Floorboards, huh? Could be cash, papers, hell, gold for all I know. But this isn't just about treasure. It's about what Dad broke, what I'm fixing. Back home, they're probably cursing the Wi-Fi, the lawn, me. Let them. I'm not their ghost anymore. Then my phone buzzes, a text from Mom. Where are you? Mia's upset. Dad's a mess. We need to talk. I stare at it, thumb hovering. They feel it now, the hole I filled. But Leo's letter burns, brighter. Dad's not just clueless, he's a thief, and I've got his number. I don't reply. Tomorrow I'm cracking open that cabin and whatever Leo hid. This isn't escape, it's war, and I'm armed with truth they'll never see. Coming? I drive an hour out. Montana's mountains closing in, rugged and quiet. The cabin's a weathered box, sagging porch, frost on the windows. Inside smells like dust and time. A single room with a rusted stove, a cot, and floorboards creaking under my boots. I grab a crowbar from my trunk, heart hammering. Leo's clue, floorboards, feels alive. I pry up a loose plank near the stove, splinters flying. Underneath a metal box, heavy, locked. My hands shake as I jimmy it open. Inside, $10,000 in cash, banded tight, and a deed. Not for this cabin, but a plot in Colorado dated 20 years back. A note in Leo's scrawl. Your dad sold this, my half, never told you. My blood runs cold. Dad didn't just betray Leo. He hid a fortune. I sit on the cot, papers in my lap. That Colorado land, prime now near ski resorts. Could be worth millions split right. Leo rebuilt alone, but Dad took the payout and left him in the dirt. My corner, my drone, it's the same. Game, he's been carving me up too. My phone's got no bars, just Mom's text from last night. Where are you? We need to talk. I don't answer. They're drowning back home. No Wi-Fi, no rides. Dad's invoice is rotting. I tape that list to the fridge, $2,000 in bills. Mia's gas, lawn work, before I left. They're feeling the cracks, but this is dynamite. I haul the box to my car, the deed in cash heavy as truth. Back in Bozeman, I hit a diner, spread the papers out. The deed's legit. Leo's name, Dad's, a sale record. Dad cashed out in '05, bought our house, never mentioned Leo. My coffee's cold, but my head's burning. Was I raised on stolen money? I Google the land, developers circling, offers hitting 7 figures. Leo's half could have set him free. Instead, he died alone, trusting me to write it. I'm not just holding cash, I'm holding Dad's lie. Driving back, Wyoming's plains stretch endless, but I'm coiled tight. I stop at a rest area, sketch the cabin in my pad. Rough lines, like my plan. Give Dad the deed, watch him squirm. Sell the land, keep it all. Leo's note said live free, but this feels like war. My phone pings as signal kicks in. Mom again. Ethan, please, Dad's sorry about the drone. Sorry? He's a thief and I've got proof. Mia texts too. You're being a jerk. Come home. I laugh, bitter. She's mad her chauffeur's gone, not her brother. I'm near Denver by midnight. My loft's keys in my pocket. The box hidden in the trunk. I crash at a motel. Too wired to face them. Tomorrow I'll move in, set up my table, but first I need Dad's face when he sees this deed. I dream of the cabin, Leo's ghost pointing at the floor, whispering, he took everything. Morning hits and I'm at the house before they're up. The lawn's worse, trash cans overflowing. I slip in, quiet, and tape the deed to the fridge, right over my list. Ask Dad about Leo, I scrawl. I'm in the kitchen sipping tea when Mom shuffles in. She sees the deed, freezes. What's this? Her voice cracks. I nod at it. Family secret, wake Dad. She hesitates, then calls him. He stumbles down, hair wild, and spots the paper. His face drains, pale, then red. Where'd you get this? He growls. I lean back, steady. Leo says you sold his land, kept it quiet. Mom's eyes dart between us, Mia creeping in, silent. Dad's mouth opens, shuts. It's not what you think, he starts, but he's shaking. I stand, keys in hand. Save it, I'm done fixing your messes. I walk out, their voices rising behind me. The deed's a grenade, and I just pulled the pin. But here's the twist. In my car, I check my phone. Greg emailed, another letter from Leo, found late. If you're reading this, you found the deed. There's more, check the cabin stove. My heart stops, I left something behind, something bigger. And I'm already 600 miles away. Mom's texts flood my phone. Ethan, come back. But I'm done with their chaos, my loft's waiting, my corner mine again. But this stove's secret could blow it all wide open. Montana's dawn is raw, mountains biting the sky. The cabin's unchanged, sagging, silent. I kick the door open, crowbar in hand, and zero in on the rusted stove. It's heavy, bolted down. I pry it loose, metal screaming, and find a hidden panel underneath. Another box, smaller, dust-caked. Inside, a USB drive, a key, and a note from Leo. Ethan, this is the truth. USB has proof. Dad's deal, my cut. Keys for a safe deposit. Box, Bozeman First Bank. Don't trust him, you're my legacy. My pulse roars. Proof of what? I race to my car, plug the USB into my laptop. It's a video. Leo, gaunt, eyes fierce, in this cabin. Ethan, he says, your dad sold our land for $1.2 million in '05. My half, $600,000 gone. He forged my signature, cut me out. Bank records, emails, it's all here. I was broke, rebuilt slow. You're me, hustling, unseen. Don't let him steal your light. The files back it up. Dad's emails to developers, a forged deed, bank transfers to his name. My stomach churns. Our house, my childhood, it's blood money. Bozeman First Bank is next. The key opens a safe deposit box, $20,000 more, stock certificates worth $200,000, and a will naming me sole heir. Leo's voice echoes. Legacy. I'm holding a fortune, but it's more than cash, it's justice. Dad didn't just dim me, he erased Leo, built a life on betrayal. Back in Denver, they're crumbling. No Wi-Fi, no rides, my fridge list exposing years of my grind. $2,000 in bills, Mia's gas, lawn work. I sold my drone, my board, my corner for their ease. Now I've got the power to burn it down. I'm back in Denver by night, the USB and cash in my bag. I head to the loft first, set up my table under the skylight. It's mine, 400 square feet, a freedom. But I'm not done. I drive to the house, the lawn a swamp, trash spilling. Inside, Mom's on the couch, eyes red. Dad's pacing, the deed still on the fridge. Mia's upstairs, music loud. I walk in, USB in hand. We need to talk, I say, voice steal. Dad freezes, Mom sits up. I plug the drive into the TV, play Leo's video. His voice fills the room, laying out Dad's crime. Mom gasps, hand over her mouth. Dad's silent, shrinking. You stole from him, I say, pointing at the screen. Then you stole from me, my corner, my stuff, my years. Mom's crying, whispering, we didn't know. Dad mutters, it was complicated. I cut him off. It's simple, you lied. I toss the bank records on the table. This is Leo's truth. I'm done carrying you. Mia creeps down, eyes wide. I turn to her. Your vlogs? Built on my back. She flinches. I grab my list from the fridge, rip it up. Figure it out. Here's the twist. I could ruin Dad. Send the proof to lawyers, sue for Leo's share. But Leo's note said live free, not fight dirty. I walk out, leaving the USB. Let them choke on it. In my car, I call Greg. Sell the Colorado. Land, I say. Leo's half to charity, mine to me. It's millions, but I don't need revenge. I need a life. I drive to my loft, the city alive below. My phone buzzes. Dad, calling. I let it ring. Then a voicemail. Ethan, I'm sorry, there's something else about Leo's death. My heart stops. Was it just cancer, or did Dad's betrayal break him? I don't listen. Not yet. I sketch a mountain, Leo's cabin in the lines, and breathe. I'm free, but the truth's not done with me. That's the end of today's story. Did things turn out the way you thought, or were there some surprises along the way? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't joined the community yet, now's the perfect time. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you're always the first to catch new stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.